Hello everyone, praise the Lord. I welcome you to today's meditation. Hope you are doing well and the hand of the Lord is with you. Today we are meditating from the Gospel of Luke chapter 7 verse 38. As she stood behind him at his feet weeping, she began to wet his feet with her tears. Then she wiped them with her hair, kissed them and poured perfume on them. Here Jesus is being invited to a Pharisee's house for dinner, and Jesus is there for dinner, and the friends of Pharisees are there and the disciples are there. Obviously, wherever Jesus goes, the people will follow him, and the large crowd is outside the house. And here is a woman who is living in a sinful life, known as a sinner in that area. Comes to know that Jesus is there in the house of that Pharisee, and she goes to meet Jesus to offer her offerings, sacrifices unto Jesus. So she came there and she saw Jesus being seated there, and she was crying and standing behind Jesus. And suddenly she started to wet the feet of Jesus with her tears, and she wiped them with her hair. And then Jesus explained about her activity, and of course she poured the perfume on the feet of Jesus, but she wiped them with her hair and tears. That is something we need to notice. Jesus was very popular, very well-known figure, and there are people who always follow Jesus. He had the people's support, and he is a well-known, very, very popular person. In fact, there were so much of offering that would have come to Jesus. But even though he was very popular, when someone came and shed their tears on the feet of Jesus, he accepted it with full of joy. He accepted it with joyful heart. Why? Because Jesus looked at the heart. My dear brothers and sisters, when you give your offering, look unto the Lord and give. There are times some people, they look at the pastor and they give. If we invite this pastor for preaching, we will have to give him at least 20,000 offering because he is a well-known pastor, he is a great pastor. Bible never said so. Whatever you can give, because you are not giving it to the pastor or for the pastor, you are giving it to the Lord. You are just the messenger who receives and gives it to God. He is the representative of God. You do not look at the pastor. There are people who think he is a great pastor. If I give him 10 rupees of offering, 20 rupees of offering, will he accept? Why do you think so? Because you are giving it to Lord. You are not giving it to pastor. Don't look at the face of the pastor. Don't look at the status of the pastor. You are giving it to God. God is ready to accept even the 1 rupee you are giving with your heart. God did not tell you, when you come to my servant, you will have to give only 500 rupees, 2000 rupees, you will have to give in thousands, you will have to give in lakhs. No, God never said so. Whatever you want to give to God, give. If the servant is not ready to accept the little amount, God will punish him, because God will take care of it. It is our job to look at the pastor and give. If that is our job, our offerings will never be accepted. Our job is to look at God and give. Look unto his face and give it to him. When you bring your offering to church, when you want to give something to the pastor or a minister of God, give it to God. Think that you are giving it to God, because God is going to reward you. When you look at pastor and give, that offering will not be accepted because you are giving it to man. Bible is telling us, give it to God. My dear brothers and sisters, let's change our mindset. Whenever you go to, there are people who think that pastor is very rich, why should I give? Pastor is gaining money, why should I give? Because I am giving money, he is gaining more money. No, you are giving it to Lord. You are giving it to Lord. So whenever you give offering, remember your offering is to God, not to man, not to people. You are giving to God. God bless you.